soos die Engels en Afrikaans, Vietnam,
Vietnam song.
Hi and welcome back. Let's jump straight into it. So after our amazing time at Quy Nhon, we decided it was finally time to head to the big city, Ho Chi Minh City. We boarded a train and began our roughly 12-hour journey to Saigon. Since I've been dealing with my back injury, sitting up straight for that long wasn't really an option. So we decided to book a sleeper cabin, and honestly, it was so worth the money. We paid approximately 1.6 million Vietnamese dong for the 2 beds, and off we went.
It sounds a lot, but their cash is like monopoly money. If you say $1 million, it's probably like 300 rand in comparison, which is in comparison like what, $15, I think, roundabout. So it sounds a lot, it's not that much. I think this is a big bucket list item for you.
Yeah, so it was still a bit more expensive than the other things we've been doing, and you can catch a flight, you can get on a plane and it's an hour and a half. But I really love the idea of using a train. So I would suggest, if you're traveling through any country, to at least do one part of your trip by train. It was incredibly scenic, relaxing, so really it took a lot of pressure off my back. You can lie down, you can stand up, you can walk around.
You eat on the train. There's a restaurant.
Yeah, there's a little restaurant. Oh, and they literally come around and they'll knock on the door and ask, do you want some snacks? But the one snack you definitely have to try is these little, is it like a baguette?
Little baguettes, mini baguettes, Vietnamese sized baguettes.
Is it chicken that's inside?
It's like a flaked chicken that they have.
So good.
Very good.
You have to try.
Don't drink the coffee. Don't drink train coffee. If you're used to the standard of Vietnam coffee, don't buy the train coffee because it's not the same standard. You will be disappointed. It's more like groundwater than anything else. But the scenic views, I wish we actually could have stopped in some of those stops that they had. Absolutely beautiful. I think if I go back to Vietnam, it'll be to go see the villages.
The more rural areas.
The rural areas. It's I think that is the more I would want to see that part. I probably believe that nobody would ever understand me there, so take Google Translate with you. But absolutely beautiful. Saw water buffalo, saw a lot of birds, the rice paddies in the rice fields. Very nice.
Beautiful. And just a side note here, if you're traveling from a place like Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh City, just prepare your heart. The coffee is not the same.
Yeah.
The coffee in Da Nang, it's just next level. So this is such a unique way to actually see Vietnam. This is such a... Господи!
Vietnam song.
This is such a unique way to see the countryside.
Say it again. Say Vietnam again.
This is such a unique way to see Vietnam beyond the cities, to see the rural parts, and especially if you have some sort of injury, if you get tired easily and need to rest often, this is a great way to explore the country, because you don't have to do the entire 12-hour journey, you can do little stops.
I just have a small piece of advice. So the sleeper cabin that we had was awesome, it was beautiful, but that's not a cultural experience. So we did another ride in the train, where we sat in the lower class cabin. Now, if you truly want to see a cultural experience, go sit there and just look at how the families set themselves up. It is the most entertaining thing to see the stuff that they pack, the type of snacks, how the families interact, how they put their feet up to the seat in front of them, stuff like that. So if you want the cultural experience, buy the cheapest ticket you can.
Yes.
If you want the Lani Western experience, get the sleeper cabin.
Yeah.
I enjoyed both, but I must say I enjoyed actually the lower class as a cultural experience much more. It's much more entertaining. Yeah, in Vietnam, people don't care about noise around.
I was about to say that. Another tip I would really recommend is to pack headphones. Like
Yeah.
these bad boys really help me a lot because I am very sensitive to sound.
Jay,
So-
whenever your wife gets overstimulated, or your wife does, if she does, buy her noise cancelling earphones.
The best gift ever, really.
So, just a quick tip. Once you guys get at the train station or you've disembarked the train, open the Grab app and get yourself a Grab taxi and wait for that guy's license number, because the taxi drivers, usually, as you would know if you've traveled at the airports or wherever, in a station or anything, any mode of transport, they will overcharge you. And if you show those the taxi drivers the Grab app that you've already have a guy that you're waiting for, it just takes a lot of pressure off of you. It's a good trip hack that I would always use.
Or at least if you want a taxi, if you want to get in a car immediately, just show them the standard rate so they know, okay, this is where you're willing to negotiate or not negotiate. So the first part of our stay, we booked accommodation in District 6, and it was interesting because it was a more local area. But our timing on this was a bit off because it was during festive season, so it was during Tet holiday, so everything was closed. So we initially thought that this was a more developing district, and only later on we realized everything was closed because of the Tet holidays. So I would just recommend, if you do this trip, just book in District 1 from the start.
1 or 2, those are the nice areas. But just to describe the difference between 1, 2 and 6, 1, 2 is your more old, less development driven areas. So there in District 1, we had a beautiful park with like beautiful trees. You would not see that in District 6. District 6 is just like large scale property developers that are just building, and you kind of have to look a little bit harder to find what you're looking for. So stuff is like, it's still a little bit, District 6 is kind of still to me like a construction site. It's not as well manicured as District 1 and 2. You'll see a lot of papers and stuff like that in District 6 or the areas that we walked, but in District 1 and 2, it's a little bit more, if you want to be in a park, you can. If you want to go to a museum, you can. District 6 doesn't have those. I think District 6 is more for the locals. It's more it's more like the outskirt of town that's being developed. In a sense, that's how I would understand it.
Yes, so I would say just skip the drama and book in District 1. Most of the action is happening there. There's parks, walkable streets, cafes, and also most of the tour buses actually collect you directly from that area. So that makes exploring the city much easier.
Cool thing while you're in Ho Chi Minh, check the second-hand clothes shops.
Yes.
That was, to me, was like a hack, and we just got it. Most of the things that we found in Ho Chi Minh, we found it on the buy and buy. It was like the second-hand clothes shop where you pretty much overhauled your whole wardrobe for like.
Listen, just bring an empty suitcase.
Yeah, don't come to Vietnam.
You know where they say don't bring clothes, and we kind of ditched one of our 3 suitcases and only brought 2. But now, knowing what I know, I would just bring an empty suitcase. The quality of the clothing is so good, and it's very affordable.
Dirt cheap. The things that I'm very proud of, but Simone wanted to throw away, but I didn't allow her, where it's now our laundry basket because we're traveling. It is the yellow bag.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. We got a yellow bag. So that means, when you're in a marketplace and you negotiate and you do your walk away method and you do your hard bargain, say, I don't have money, I'm poor, I'm from Africa, no money. You cannot say.
Yeah.
We don't have dollars.
Say it when you bargain.
when you do your walk away technique and they brand you for being a hard negotiator or semi-hard negotiator, I didn't get a red bag because I don't play that hardball games.
I think he was about to blame me.
Yeah, she really wanted a dress and she got it, but they give you a yellow bag to label you as a moderate to hard negotiator.
So every other vendor.
No, you're gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
So they do that. So, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Back to Ho Chi Minh. So we actually did a lot of touristy things in Ho Chi Minh. And this included visiting the Fine Arts Museum. That was really nice.
It was.
I think, it's just maybe pick the morning or late afternoon.
Yeah, there you are.
It is very hot. So yeah, just pick your timing accordingly. We also explored the War Remnants Museum, which was great but heavy, yeah. So then we did a trip to Monkey Island. So the only part of this trip that I really enjoyed was the end of the trip. Also more the historical part, but there's like a little boat ride and then you walk on the stilts into the forest. That was really nice because it is so quiet and then you can hear all of the birds just singing. That was really nice.
Yeah. I don't like feeding monkeys.
We're from
From South Africa, you know not to feed monkeys. They feed monkeys here, there, and
we've been trained differently.
I've been trained differently. I've been trained with a kitty. But yeah, the monkeys were semi-harassing, but yeah, it was okay.
They're monkeys.
They're monkeys. They act like monkeys.
I think, yeah,
I don't feed monkeys.
They gave us the snacks, and we literally just gave it back.
I just threw it there because there's one. I've got like a few fears, and the one is baboons, because it's a leopard with arms, and monkeys are close to me with that. I don't trust monkeys at all. And then what was the other thing? Yes, to fall through ice, but yeah, that's another story for another day.
And video to come.
We're not going to Antarctica. We will
yes,
pay.
We are. If we hit 3 minutes.
Antarctica.
We went wandering through the busy local market, doing some pyjama shopping. Really, this.
Gents, take your wife on that.
Is great. And ending off with dinner at beautiful places, especially this one little place. It is like a koi fish restaurant. I think it's called the Oasis.
You don't eat kois. There are koi swimming around.
Yes.
You can't choose to eat one. I asked. They don't allow it. But some of the best fish I've ever had, I've eaten there because it tastes like chicken, which means I don't like fish that much. But it was very good.
It was good.
It was very good. Very, very scenic, very vibey. But you have to get there early or do a reservation. I don't know, you can do reservations.
Yes.
To get like the proper seats, the premium seats, which like immerse you in the pond.
It's like a little basket that's immersed into the water, and when you can see the fish around you. So we did the second floor.
Yeah, we got the nosebleeds, but it was still good.
It was nice.
Still very nice vibe. In Vietnam, sometimes you can step into like a tourist trap with most of the food restaurants. If it looks like very nice, like some bars look very nice, and then they cost you more than your whole week's food budget, and it was just for a cocktail that screwed your nose ahead. But
so the one thing that I've really learned to do while traveling, and the first few times you do it, you feel like, ooh,
yeah,
this is a bit embarrassing. But to upfront ask for the menu,
yeah,
you want to see the prices, you just want to gauge where they're at, if you can afford this, if not. And then if you can't, you just say, thank you, and you walk out. So Ho Chi Minh City was fast, vibrant, and completely different from the coastal vibe that we came from. It's a mix of history, energy, and really non-stop movement. Honestly, arriving here by train made the experience even more memorable, especially for me.
Ho Chi Minh is the best 15-minute city I've ever been. Yeah, it was very, very awesome, very vibrant, great food, nice people, friendly people, hardworking people. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, join our Patreon. And yeah, hopefully you keep following us on this journey. And we will tell you soon where we are next.
God bless. Bye.